Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another June shave. I'm going to be shaving two razors on this shave. Reason being, if you go back to my last video, I was shaving with the first use with the Lupo SS95 stainless steel Lupo 0.5mm blade gap, and had a couple of comments. Well, one comment I should say, but it was in two parts, asking me, is my aluminium Lupo now redundant? What was the difference between the two shaving? So I thought, I'll show you. Now obviously, the aluminium Lupo to the stainless steel Lupo, going to be a big difference, isn't there? This is aluminium, it's featherweight. I can't remember what it weighs, what it's featherweight. This is stainless steel and it must be around about the 90 gram mark. I've not weighed it. Well, if you look at the top caps, obviously it's going to be a bit of a different design because this is aluminium. There is some similarity there. It's got the finely scalloped safety bars underneath the base plate, etc. The posts inside are the same. Aluminium's a little bit longer. Blade gap's supposed to be the same as the Wolfman. That's what Lupo means, incidentally, in Spanish. Male wolf, Wolfman. Supposed to be a 6.61 blade gap in there, and obviously a 0.95 in here. When I was shaving with this in my last video, I did notice it did feel remarkably similar to shaving with this. So I like doing head-to-head shave, so let's do a head-to-head. Can't hurt, can it? Going to go in with the Earth of Mankind from Indonesia. I've forgotten the name of the company that makes it already. Let me see. Oaken Lab, that's it. Oaken Lab from Jakarta, Indonesia. Earth of Mankind. There's the soap in the puck. I've bowl lathered already, so I'll just take the remains from the puck. You see this drinking chocolate colour that we have here. Go back a couple of videos. That's when I'm first using this soap. If you want to hear more about that, you remember the scent did shock me somewhat when I first used it. Now it's been used a few times. It is very nice. It is a real different scent though. The scent of burning cloves and Chinese cinnamon. So there's the lather in the bowl. I don't know if you can make out the colour of that. It's got a little brown tinge to it. And I've got a nice messy bush handle, so you won't see much of it, but it's the Big Jock synthetic from Executive Shaving. There's a nice lather, nice and creamy. It's a really unique scent. So it's like nothing I've smelt before. Strong scent. I say as far as a 7 to my nose. Once it's wetted down, lathered up, the initial shock of the burnt cinnamon and cloves, that does soften down considerably, and the sweetness of the vanilla and tobacco comes through. I've still not managed to pick up the patchouli, which is a great shame. Patchouli being my favourite scent for shaving soaps. I love the scent the patchouli leaves in the bathroom afterwards. The scent just lingers and lingers. Love it, love it. Okay, so let's see. Got a right sticky feeling of that lather. I'll do the aluminium on the left, so I'll leave that there, and the stainless steel on the right. Nice grippy handle on this razor. Okay, so bearing in mind both razors have the same name, both Razorock, but made of entirely different materials, entirely different blade gap. Oh, sorry, I've got two Rapira Platinum Lux blades in the razors, first use. And I've currently got just over 24 hours worth of growth. You can tell the weather's getting warmer, I'm shaving more often. Plus the fact I'm off work. So I've got no time constraints. In fact, I've got too much bloody time. So much time, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, Mr. G shaves, he's done his first thoughts on this Lupo. We come to slightly different conclusions, not a lot, but he said he wouldn't recommend it for a new shaver, whereas I said be no problem because I didn't think it was he found it aggressive. I found it was just mid-aggressive. The aluminium definitely feels easier to use. Just breezing along. But I still maintain it feels very similar to stainless steel. Obviously not expecting the same results. Get a clean side of the blade. First pass done, as you can see. Wow. It's so super slick. Too super slick, in fact, if there's any such thing as too slick. That soap could take a lot more water. It doesn't need it. You've seen the lava, but I reckon you could lava the hell out of her. Okay. You see the soap there, it doesn't look underhydrated. Certainly doesn't. When I went to rinse the razor in my ball here, it was the lava that had come off the razors was just sitting in the water in big clumps. It hadn't broken up in the water. So there's a nice density to this lava. If you're new to my channel, I don't talk about things scientifically, I just speak as I find. No need to talk scientifically, it's a soap, you know, it's a soap. People go into great detail about things and... Right, cross the grain. Okay, obviously there's a little more to this razor. A lot more blade feel, but not a lot more, but know there's a little bit more blade gap. I haven't said blade glop yet. Blade glop. So easy to shave with. Nice wide range cutting angle, as is the aluminium version. Okay, the aluminium. Or at least that the cutting sensation. That's what attracted me to the stainless steel in the first place. And many others, I suppose. But if you ever used the Lupo, it's just the way the blade goes across the skin, the way it cuts. It's just got this incredible feel about it. And the stainless steel Lupo has that exact feel. But so in terms of the feel on the skin, it's the same. Oh, wrong way. Even with the massive weight difference. Just rinse off, one quick feel of my face. Quick feel of my face on. And both sides feel the same. Always doing these comparisons, don't we? Slickness is still there. And can't call it, still can't call it. Very close indeed between the two shaves. Lathered up, I loaded the brush inside the tub. It's a nice high tub, so it's easy to do if you want to lather directly from the bowl. But in my opinion, the tub's a bit too big if you're like me and you're short of storage space. And of course, it's dyed plastic, stained plastic, so it's not recyclable. Yeah, I really didn't really like this soap when I first opened it, but how wrong we can be, eh? Lovely, lovely lather. Very nice indeed. Let's go against the green. So I shaved with this razor yesterday. No irritations or discomforts afterwards. And I'm easily shaven today. I'm not expecting any irritation on it again. That's against the grain under my top lip. Take the time there, on the chin. I'm really glad I've got this. It's definitely up there with my favourites. It's definitely one I'll be reaching for often. Underneath the nostrils easily. That's what first attracted me to the Lupo, was a flat head with no tabs protruding for getting right under the nostrils, because I have to go right up to there, right in there. I'm sure you'll agree, if you can hear that feedback, that it sounds the same. One thing I will say, you want to use the sharpest blades you can. If you use the Lupo, I don't think mild blades like tigers, stuff like that, will be much good to you. My humble opinion, of course. You might be saying, what's he on about? What blade and razors? It's a very personal thing, but it's very subjective. It's a fast shaving razor. Right, let's see how we're doing. I've got pickups on both sides up here. Now when I used the last set blade, I was clean after 3 passes, no pickups required. But I missed right under the jawline there, and around here. So, that's a finding for the future, for me. Don't use the repeater blades. And assets, I don't believe it. Both shaved the same, both left the same bits unshaven. God, I'm going to have to do 4 passes pickups. Unless it's my beard changing, because I had to do the same when I was comparing the Rockwell 6S and the T. I'm going to moisten this some more. Well, there's a weird outcome. I don't think I've ever, well, I mustn't have used repeaters in my aluminium Lupo before, because I would have remembered this. I've only got 24 hours growth. See, the asset just whizzed it all off. It's still cutting. So the air patches it left around was such. But the only way I can get around it is to do a 4th pass. This will be a better. This will be a good result after 4 full passes. Maybe it's time to knock my repeater blades out of my top 5. It was a squeaky voice, wasn't it? It's doing a lot better now. This will have to be a super shave after 4 passes. Yeah, those repeaters, I think I'm done with them. It's like the brand new blades. Yeah, they're definitely going to boot these out of my top 5. Well, I shouldn't say that really, because with certain razors, they're fantastic. So I've sort of reserved judgment. They're great with the Rockwells and the Owlos. Four pass shave. Oh, you can still feel that fighting. I need some moustache there. Anybody else use these repeater looks? Or if you've got any, and you've got the Lupo, try them out in there for me. It'll be interesting to read your findings. Right, even if that's not done, I'm not doing a 5th pass. Still got stuff. I've still got stuff there. Does anybody want to buy any repeater blades? Because they're just not working with this. It's got the cheeks. A little bit under there I need to catch. And you can eat it. That's disappointing, that. And gap cups, and again, the same place with the aluminium. This is a super slick slope, super slick slope, so I can easily get away with shaving on the residual. Well, what do you reckon of that? As you might expect, I've got a little bit of sting on the neck. Bit of sting on the nose. Not bad actually. No more sting than I would expect. I have on this side. Rinse that crap off. Yeah, so I did a little bit of research onto Alum, following on comments from my last video, and it is poisonous to the body. Well, it's got, what I can make out, it's got to be in large doses. I believe in the States it's still added to some foodstuffs and some pharmaceuticals. That feels better, but cry, you saw me work for it, didn't you? I did work for that. Right, splash. Open Lab, Earth of Mankind. Alcohol, free splash. Nice, nice chocolatey vanilla scent. So it's not going to dry you out, it's alcohol free. Got no burn, no tingles, no weepers, no creepers, as they say. Okay, what can I say? What can I say? Both called Lupo. Both entirely different shavers, different weights, different materials, slightly different blade gap, but side by side, the shave was exactly the same, After pass free, the pickups that were required were the same on both sides, felt the same length. I have no doubt in my mind that if I was using a feather blade or an asset, that would have been completely BBS within 3 passes with both razors. It's, I think that this Rapira blade, where are we? Can't find anything. It's a blade that let me down there. It's usually a great blade. It usually performs well for me, but I don't think it gets along too well with the Lupo. So, yeah, so what can I say? They give identical results. That's my findings anyway. You might be thinking, oh, don't be so stupid. But it's true though. Identical results. We had a full 4 pass instead of a pickup pass. And it's very, very rare I have pickups at any time. Last time I used the Lupo SS, it was 3 passes, was BBS. But proof's in the pudding, as they say. So my findings, in my opinion, I find those 2 razors to be identical shavers. But I prefer the stainless steel. I'm keeping the aluminium because I'm going to use that as well. That's going to be a travelling razor. Okay. Thanks very much for watching, guys. You all stay safe. Have a good week. Take care. I'll see you all further down the line. Bye now.